everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new to Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey, thank you so much for popping in. In this video, this is part 2 of the gold tone jewelry sale. So, without further ado, let's just begin and see what else I have. Here we have an Alex and Ani expandable bracelet. Let's see. I do see a mark right there. This is nice. It's in that matte gold tone. Let's see what it has. It has a very nice faceted bead in there. It says Alex and Ani on the back of it, and your usual charms that hang off. So as is, this is 7.5 inches in circumference. So we have this one, and we got the train. So this is nice. Next up, this one here, I believe it's by Avon. Let's see, is it? I'm looking for, I thought I saw it on the clasp. Yeah, it is. It says Avon right there, upside down. This here, look at it. It's a very nice bracelet with the fold over clasp. It's made up of these crosses, and they each have a clear rhinestone in the cross, as well as there is a rhinestone in between them, and they look to be blue. Like there's a very light blue tinge to them. Avon bracelets, this has an extender, so if it's too long, you can take this one cross off. So let me connect it, and that way we can measure it on the mandrel. So with that extender, it goes all the way down to 7 3/4, but you can remove it because it's about maybe an inch. You see that? Yeah, maybe more than an inch. So this is really nice. It's in great condition. I don't see any stones missing. So we have this one by Avon. So this gold tone jewelry showcase doesn't actually have any real gold. But let's talk about gold for a second. What it symbolizes wealth, basically, and success. You know, gold catches your eye, so it represents inspiration. Gold represents luxury, achievement, triumph, even fortune. I'll give you some fun facts about gold, and that will be in the next screen. So in the meantime, let me show you this one. This is a vintage bracelet, but there is some issues with it. But I do like it nonetheless. It's a very nice, look at the chain. It's a beautiful chain holding these charms. It is a toggle, and the toggle does have a copper tinge to it, but it's holding these black faceted glass beads, and they have very pretty bead caps, and these charms, very nostalgic. This girl has a jack-o'-lantern. This couple has I see the black cat. I see another jack-o'-lantern. This one here, the little boy, is cutting the pumpkin to be a jack-o'-lantern. It's just a very sweet Halloween themed charm bracelet. And this is what it looks like on the back of them. It's very nice. So let me attach this and measure it this way, because I think this gives you a more accurate measurement. So this one falls at 7 1/4. So we have this one with the really cute charms, but the toggle is a bit discolored. So we have that. Next up, we have this oval clamper. It's gold tone, it's polished. This one has an opening whereby you press down on that lever and you pull. Let's look at the inside. Slightly textured, but it does feel smooth, and it snaps right back very securely. So right here you can see my fingerprints. It looks to be all right. I mean, there are some marks, but yeah, I do see some marks. Okay, so measuring this, it goes down to 6 3/4. So we have this one. This next one opens like that. There's a little hook where you pop into that opening. This is a rose gold tone. It's holding a dragonfly with all these rhinestones. And then there's one here that looks to be, it's like right on the bottom of the smaller dragonfly, that has a raised bead design. So maybe it's a mama and a baby dragonfly. I don't know. This one is almost 7 1/4. So we have this really cute, I guess a hook style bracelet. This next one is a matte gold tone. This one has a hook as well, like so, that you just attached to that. Yeah, it's very secure. Okay, this one has a mark on the bottom. Maybe that's something you could just scrub off. That's the top side. It has this double band that's attached. And it has this design. Beautiful. Beautiful design. This one measures in at, let's see. This is 6 3/4 also. And I did see a name in here. Sandy Hyun. I believe she is a local New York City designer here. So we have this one. The next one, this is you know, this is two-tone. In this lighting, you can't tell that these pluses are actually gold tone, but there is quite some, like you see that gold tone on the clasp, fold over clasp, but the gold tone on the pluses do look a bit washed out, you know. That's what it looks like on the back side. This is by LCI. Let's see what size this is. A little past 6 3/4. We have this bracelet, and I will take into consideration the color loss for the cost of this one. All right, let's see what else I have. So here's some fun facts about gold. It's the most malleable of all metals. It's also the most non-reactive. It doesn't rust. It can conduct heat and electricity. And 1 gram of gold can be formed into a square, 1 meter square A troy ounce of gold can be formed into a thread that can reach almost 5 miles in length, making it like the ideal material for very intricate and detailed jewelry. So, yeah, some facts here. Now, back to the show. Okay, next up, let's look at some necklaces and other things. This one here, very slinky, multi-strand, 5 strands, new with card. It is by Lakeshore Drive. It had a price of $36. It was discounted to $22.99. This here is a gold tone, slinky, very slinky chain. It does have a lobster claw, a small extender, and this color is more like a purple. Yeah, it's very different. So both very regal colors. This one here has a drop of about, I would say, 8.5 inches. So as you can see, yeah, it has like that purple tinge to it, right? Brand new, really fun. Here is the ends. You can see they're all attached to the ring. And there's the lobster claw. This side too, same construction. And you do have this extender. So we have this one by Lakeshore Drive. This next one I thought was a necklace at first, but then taking a closer look, it's a belt. Yeah, it is in this really nice brush gold tone finish. There is a thicker chain with a smaller chain beneath it with some textured links. It has this type of clip closure, and the double link goes up to 24, but you do have all of this to play with. So let's say you wore it like so. The entire belt is 38 inches long up to the very last link. So you have this, I guess, yeah, if you were to, let's say, wear it with a tunic maybe. So you would have some of this hanging off. So I think it's pretty nice. So we have this, and it's substantial in weight. We have this belt, 38 inches up to the very last link. The double strands go up to 24 inches. And you do have all this as an extender. So we have this belt. Okay. Next piece, this is like an antiqued gold wash tone chain. It does have the lobster claw closure with the extender, and they're kind of like brass tone faceted beads, and you have this. Now that's sweet. It's a little pendant with these dangling rhinestones and these little points. And then you have all these rhinestones in the pendant. And they're all there. There's some wear on those points, as you can see. But the whole thing looks a bit distressed to me. And here's the back side of it. There's no maker's mark on this, but I think I find this to be really fun. I like the design. I do like the color. And the length of the drop is almost 12 inches. And then you do have that to lengthen it, the extender. So we got this one. Next one is by Kate Spade, New York. Beautiful, classic. I mean, look at this. You have those faceted crystal beads stations. They're in 2 sizes. You do have a nice long, well, not too long, extended with the gold tone bead at the end of it. There is a lobster claw. This looks to be in pretty nice condition. Let me see how long it is. Okay. This one measures in at 15 inches in drop, making this a 30-inch necklace. There is the jewelry tag. Kate Spade, New York. Here are the beads. Really nice. Very nice. So we have that by Kate Spade. Next up, found this one. This is a double strand necklace. Nice, I guess it's a curb chain. And then you have like a paper clip chain. You do have an extender. This is costume, of course. And let's see. Let's see what the length is. It's about right. Okay. This one looks a bit short. Let's see. Yeah, 7 inches to the shorter strand, but you do have this extender, which is almost 3 inches long. So let's take a look at the chains. Oh no, that's not a curb chain. That's a different style. And then you have this very clean, very nice layering piece. So we have this. This next one's pretty chunky, and it's pretty heavy, and it's 4 strands. Matte gold tone. I guess it's more like a brushed satin gold tone. Yeah. There's 2 sizes. You have 2 larger chains alternating with this smaller chain. It has a fold over clasp, super secure, and it's really clean. It doesn't even look like this has been worn. Let me attach it again. Come on. And measure it this way. Yeah, that's secure. I don't even see scratches on the clasp. But yeah, this is the chain. Like I said, it's substantial in weight. It really is. So measuring this, wow, this is maybe like a choker. Yeah, it's a, I guess I should lift that up and measure it like so. Yeah, 7 inches. It's a heavy one. We have this. Next one's very unusual. It's snaky. It's smooth and soft. And then a portion of the strands have this leather wrapped around it. You also have like the coils This here has a huge ring that you attach the lobster claw to, and this is made by Artisan by Keren, Keren. Really slinky, really soft, you know. It's really unique. This one here has a drop of a little over 8 inches. I would say 8 1/4. So we have this one. There you go. This next one is by Sarah Coventry. It is called the Candlelight Necklace. The pendant is about 1.5 inches high. Beautiful glass rhinestones. There's the back side, and you can see the copyright Sarah Cove right there. It is open. You see that? So you can actually see through it. It is on this chain that has it has a extender, but overall, let's measure this width as is, the way it's attached. I believe it's probably 18. Yeah, it measures in at a 9-inch drop, so this is an 18-inch necklace. This is from 1972, her Candlelight Necklace. And Sarah Cove is actually the granddaughter of the founder of the company. And his name is Lyman K. Stewart. Sarah Coventry Jewelry was established in 1949, and it is to be known as the oldest direct selling jewelry company in the world. So we have this beautiful Sarah Coventry 1972 Candlelight pendant necklace. This next one is this beautiful lariat. Look at this. It's a beautiful flat chain. I'll show it to you in a moment. On the bottom, it has these really nice teardrop pendulums. It's holding this here gold tone flower. I guess this represents the stems perhaps, and the centerpiece is like a mesh rose. There's the back of it. This is vintage. There is no mark that I can find, so placing it down like so, let's untangle that and measure the length. You would just slide that flower portion of the necklace up or down for you to make it the length that you like. It measures in at almost 14.5 inches in drop, making this a 28 to 29 inch necklace. And you would just like slide that through up or down. Really pretty. And here, take a look at the chain. Just a nice and silky, soft chain. So we have, let me get it untwisted. We have this one. Next up, I found these multi-hoop earrings that are in great condition. The inner 2 hoops are polished. The outer one is textured. It has this type of opening for pierced ears. They snap back really nicely, super clean. The length of this is about 2.5 inches high. So I have these really fun hoops. Next up, look at this little brooch. Gold tone. It has this transfer wear on it of a rose, but it's on this like frosted domed piece. it's just really cool. And look at that. There's a back of it. Sure, there are some scratches. It's old. There's a little tiny pin with the rollover clasp. And there you can see. But I just thought it was very sweet, and I wanted to offer it to you. Look at these. They are vintage. They are coral, but they do have a flaw. Let me show you the back. They're super nice. And there it's marked coral on the clip. They are this textured teardrop shaped clip-on earrings, and one of them is missing rhinestones. Let me find out which one it is. This one here on the left is completely intact. You see that textured design? The other one is missing the baguettes right in the center. In fact, I think it's a center 3. But everything else is there. Unfortunately. It's really hard to see though. But whoever does repair jewelry and wants to bring this back, this will be sold as is. So we have these clip-on earrings by Coral. This next pair is also a vintage clip-on earring filled with rhinestones. And looking at them, I said, wonder what would happen if I put the UV light on it. And I see that some of them glow green. Not all, just some. Really unique, right? Now, these are like ribbons filled with rhinestones. It does need a good polish. Maybe that rubber part can be replaced. But looking at the back side of these, they are signed. Yeah, there is a cartouche on both of them. They each have this KJL for Avon. These are Kenneth J. Lane clip-on earrings that he made for Avon. So here, here's the way it looks like. Let me show you this one too. So the inside is not too bad at all, the rubber piece. This looks like there's a bend in it, like a little dent in it. But other than that, I mean, these are pretty spectacular, considering how old they are. And let's see, is anything missing? I don't see any. Wait up. Let me look at this one closer. You know what? Right there in the center, does that look like it's missing something? Or it's just maybe just dead? So yeah, due to the fact that these are quite old, you see there is some color variations throughout, and I guess that is why not all of the stones turn green. But still, these are amazing condition for Kenneth J. Lane for Avon. Speaking of Avon, I have this. This is an Avon ring in gold tone. There's actually a ring sizer. I guess, I don't know. It can make the ring smaller or larger, I guess. How would I measure this? If I place it on here without pushing it, it's like a 5. But if I push it down, it can go up to a 7. Now, the unique thing about this ring is this here. It's black on one side and this color on the other side. Now, for the life of me, I was searching and searching for the maker's mark. It's not anywhere visible, but when I was spinning this around, I noticed it right. Oh, come on. It's spinning. Give me a moment. I'm trying. Yeah, it's right there. See that? Avon. So we have this beautiful reversible, you could wear either way, ring. Definitely vintage. So what side do you like? I kind of like the black side. And that's what it would look like. Here is another Avon piece. This is a brooch, open heart, looks like a ribbon heart with the ribbon design. There it is on the back side. It is marked Avon with the copyright in front. The pin has a rollover clasp. There is a green stone right in the middle of the ribbon. And let's place it here because I'm gonna show you a light show. Ta-da! Yeah, that lights up. This is a uranium glass Avon open heart brooch. Really nice. Next up, I have another brooch. This is a really pretty textured, look at the textured petals and the leaves. It's dimensional. It has these beautiful pink prong set beads on the bottom. Here's the back side. There are some scratches. The pin looks to be in great condition. There is a rollover clasp, and looking at it closer, it is signed, but I can't see exactly what it says. It's really tough to see. See that? A portion of it has been rubbed off. I don't know. Let me try it this way. See that? Sorry about the dog barking. The neighbor just leaves it out on the balcony. It's really a shame. Yeah, so there's the mark, and I don't know what it says, unfortunately. So I'm looking at this, and the pink glass is really pretty. So taking the UV light to them, they actually turn green. I have too much light on in here, but I think you get them you get the gist of it. But this is one beautiful brooch. So we have this one. Here are the last pieces I'm showing in this series. So let's start with the one in the middle. This is a very long necklace. It's by J. Crew. You see that clasp? That lifesaver clasp? There's a little jewelry tag with the rhinestone. There's an extender with preset loops. This long chain is holding 3 tassels. Has a polished bead cap. You have some chains, tassels, and beneath that is black and white seed beads. All right, let's see how long this one is. This one has a drop of about 15 inches, and you have that extender. This is how it's finished off. It's in really nice condition. There's the jewelry tag. There's the chain. And this is the tassels. So we have this one. I guess I could show it to you like so. Yeah. Next up is this necklace. Look at these. Beautiful. These are glass. Faceted. Rhinestones. There's a back. It's completely closed. There's no maker's mark on this. It's a nice long extender. Has a little bead at the end. This one has a 7-inch drop. And it's holding this really nice bar of round rhinestones. The ones on the end are smaller than the ones across the bar. But this is really pretty. The next one is a flat Omega style chain. It has a fold over clasp. I do not see a maker's mark. And the drop on this is approximately, 8.5 inches. And it looks to be in nice condition. A little wear over here. Still very nice. A staple piece whereby you can attach an enhancer. So we have this one. And this one here, as you can see, is more of a yellow gold. Beautiful flat chain. This one also has a fold over clasp. No name. Holding this. Almost like a little chevron style filled with rhinestones. There's the back side. They're open too, so that way the light can shine through. This is so nice. And let's measure the drop on this. 8.5 inches approximately. So we have this one. Very smooth, just soft, you know? Next up we have this gorgeousness. This is by Joan Rivers. There is her jewelry mark right there. It says Joan Rivers. It's a tennis style bracelet. It is gold tone. It has these beautiful row of pink glass rhinestones. It has this type of clasp with the 2 safety clips on either side, with the 1 safety clip on either side, and this measures in at 7.25 inches in circumference. So we have this one. The last item is this beautiful is this beautiful bracelet by J. Crew. There's the jewelry tag, there's the lifesaver clasp. There are 3 loops that you can use. It is in that iconic satin gold finish. They look like bows. There are beautiful blue faceted rhinestones within. There's the back side. It's in great condition. I actually got this from another reseller and wore it a few times, and it's time to release. So you know what? Let me connect this to the last loop so you can see how long it can be. So bringing this back, this goes down to about a little past the 7, but there are 2 more loops you can use behind the longest one. so it can be smaller. So we have this beautiful J. Crew bracelet. Really nice. Like I said, I wore it a few times. So this actually wraps up the gold tone sales video. This actually wraps up the entire color series for September. So I hope you enjoyed it. All the different colors that I presented. I hope you found something that you liked. Please comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Do you like the color series? I will bring it back periodically. If there's anything you would like to purchase, email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Indicate the date of the video, of the item that you see that you're interested in. The instructions for purchasing are in the beginning of my video. After my introduction, I include them always below in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list. That way you can see beforehand what is no longer available. And subscribe if you haven't already. That way you get in on these deals that are for my subscribers only. Ring the bell, choose all notifications. After this, I guess we'll go back to unboxings and, tell me what you would like to see. I would love to hear your feedback. And thanks everybody who tuned in for spending time with me, and I will see you soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.